About to go see my man 𝗙𝗏𝗏. We're here in LA Diamond District, and it's literally a diamond district. I didn't see a single window with watches.
Boom, his name is like 𝗙𝗏𝗏.
What the hell is his name?
His name's Cameron.
No, it's 𝗙𝗏𝗏.
It's Cameron Shack.
Oh, it's Cameron. All right, yeah, it's Cameron then.
10 years we've known this guy, and his booth is always literally set up next to us at IWJG, and he still calls him Cam Shack or whatever the hell it was.
All right, so we're currently on the wrong floor. The suite number. We gotta go down 3. Tony Montana back here. Look at this. Beautiful.
I needed a PhD to find this office.
That's because you come from Philadelphia, bro. The IQ there is not as high as yours. We're larger than New York. So the difference is, like in LA, everybody has a homie.
My friend Cameron, I like call him 𝗙𝗏𝗏, but irrelevant. This guy's literally out of Uncut Gems, the West Coast version.
Everybody has a cousin or a mother or father who's in the business. In New York, the place to go buy jewelry is 47th Street. Here, everybody knows has a cousin or somebody who's in the jewelry business. And no matter what, whether you charge higher or less, they're gonna 100% go to that person no matter what. It's just blind. Nobody here, like if you see 2 guys next to each other in one booth, they'll never work with one another. They hate each other.
Why?
We're in 47th Street, like I buy from you, I sell to him, like in LA.
Yeah.
If I go downstairs, they won't sell me.
What is
they
it?
think that they think they undersold me. If they oh, you got one over me. Oh, if Cameron buys it, I sold it too cheap because Cameron's gonna make money. They think if I make money, they sold too cheap.
Apparently you'll get stabbed in the back every step of the way, and that's why I'm on the East Coast.
So over the years of buying a lot of watches, there's certain things that I like to look out for, especially if it's pre-owned. And one of the things is if it's been polished or not. There have been some watches that have been severely over-polished, and there's some watches such as this watch, the 5980/1R, that had a really nice polishing job. So Cam asked me if he thought I was polished. There's certain things that I look for in polishing, such as edges, certain polishing lines, symmetry. My eye has gotten used to it over the years.
You think it's been polished, right?
I
think the case is 100% been polished.
I think so.
Because if you look at the
If you
lines,
look at the
lines coming down
It's
here.
not the line. It's not even.
But that's also not factory lines.
So these polishing lines, questionable. It's what happens right here. If you look really carefully, it's like
It's not perfectly straight.
it's not. Yeah, it's a little blotched. You know what I'm
Blotched, I
saying?
got you.
People think we make our money on appreciation. They're fucking idiots because they don't realize.
Of course we don't.
It's like, oh, I put $10 million in the hopes that it's gonna go up a little bit every year. But what they don't realize, we make our money on activity.
Dude,
I'd rather not have any appreciation and 10 times activity.
So we import a lot of stuff in from overseas and stuff. I do everything properly. I don't fuck around with this.
Same thing.
Sometimes, so every 10, 20 packages, one gets stopped for inspection. With COVID and everything else, a process that used to take a day or 2 can take 2 weeks. You know how many watches appreciated like 20% by the time I got them?
I know someone that got seized, okay, a huge package. It took 3 years for him to get it back, and the merchandise is cut like 5 times for it. Like he had like platinum Daytonas in there for like 40 grand. That kind of price.
Cameron makes a good point in regards to people think that we make money on appreciation. Well, the real dealers that move plenty of stock on a daily basis, that's not the case. We don't buy something and put it away and hope for it to appreciate, right? Yes, there's a few key pieces, specifically vintage things, that sometimes I will put away, but that's not the business model. The business model is to buy and to turn and to have your finger on the pulse of the market to an extent that you're able to buy right, even though the prices may be changing daily, hourly, or weekly.
I will say this: there's reasons that there's not a lot of gray market here. You know.
I mean, the way he explained it, like how everybody, you know, cutthroats each other here, or whatever you call it. Yeah, like it's the most ridiculous thing.
Undersell.
Like I could never be here, because I would never do that to somebody, and people would take advantage of it. I mean, based on what he said, a gray market dealer will not survive on the street. If you go in New York, everybody works with each other. Yeah. The idea is there's some sort of a camaraderie where here it doesn't exist. Here they try to figure out a way how to screw you over $50 on a fucking $10,000 watch.
The fact that he puts weights of his watches on the bags, I have never seen that before.
Well,
Never.
now you know why.
I know, sounds weird. Why would he weigh his watches in the packages that they're in? Give you a perfect case example. He takes 5 watches, gives them out to 5 dealers. A guy comes up, says, "Hey, can I have a few Datejust? I want to show it to a client. I'll sell 1." He'll go and do that with another dealer, and then bring back his Datejust, switching the bracelet out, taking out a couple of links, and then Camrack will take the watch, put it on the scale, say, why does this weigh less? Oh my God, it's missing a link. That's the kind of bad shit that goes on there. It's ridiculous, I know.